They are still on alkaline gate. They are going they are lap.
Yeah.
And they are you're going go stop alkaline.
Yeah, me I tell her.
Father God, I'm not the best person, but I'm not the worst person.
Hey boy, leave that alone. Then dirty boy there with locks for head that talk about them.
What me you pussy one?
Welcome, it's not radio, it's Levels with Kshema, and we're here with episode 9 of the Levels podcast. Big up to my co-host KRIS in the building.
Yeah, you don't know we're facing at the place, and as usual, we're grateful to see the first day of the rest of our life. And trust me,
Word.
you should as well.
And look, before we get tonight, just want to say big up to the Levels community. Thank you to our new subscribers. And if it's your first time checking in, just make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. Be a part of the Levels community.
Yeah, man, click on come in, man. Forward come level the vibes with you, you see it?
Look at them, man.
Yeah.
Now, a bag of things we have to talk about. First of all, we see where Vybz Kartel is island hopping.
Yeah.
We see where Khago, I tell Shalom, come down.
Class him up wicked.
Oh gosh, now KRIS, how you want we get tonight?
Yeah, we start with Cartel now, world boss, you know, and the man literally a defined world boss.
Can we put this into context? First of all, we see where Kartel, he left from Jamaica, he went to the US for the Grammy Awards, and then from the Grammy Awards, he went to London for the MOBO Awards, then from London back to the US, and then from the US, he went to Guyana, and now the man there, Barbados.
Yeah, you see it.
And all of this island trek, you know, is to promote him straight vibes rum, so, you know, business and music, and we see where him also a take on can we say motivational speaker?
Yeah, man. Now bring awareness to the youths and all of that, you know. Social responsibility and them thing there. Trust me.
Check the levels.
A lot of conflicts that take place in the ghetto across the region, it could have been avoided. But no one wants to stand down. You understand? No one wants to be a bigger man and just say, I'm sorry. Words like that. I'm sorry. I never knew. So, moving forward now, that's the positivity we're pushing to the youths. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to smile. It's okay to walk with your girlfriend. You know what I mean? You don't have to be on the corner smoking a big spliff thinking that is manhood or that is manliness. Because you have to understand, you only have one life and you have to use it wisely. Because not many of us get a second chance like Vybz Kartel. A lot of people in prison now will never come out. A lot of people, through a lot of gangster violence and things like that, them lose them life. So moving forward now, we are promote positivity. We are promote love. We are promote respect. And we are promote communication. Talk to one another. Everything don't have to end in a fist fight or a gunfight or a knife fight. Talk things over. Believe that you can be a man without having to take up a gun, take up a knife, shoot someone. And in everything, never leave God out of it. Because my journey going through my 13 years in prison, I can tell you this. God, me put my faith in and say, Father God, I'm not the best person, but I'm not the worst person. And if you believe in forgiveness and if you believe that I can change, because you see my heart, please, I'm begging you, carry me home. 6 months later, I'm sitting beside the president. So dreams are there to come true. But you have to believe in yourself. You have to trust God. You have to trust not only your judgment, but the judgment of people around you, your mother, your father, a bigger brother. Don't go there. Stay here. Don't do this. Do that. Sometimes it's good to listen. Because you see, in Jamaica, we have a saying, who can hear, I go feel. And trust me, get to youth. What I've been through, I don't wish that on anyone else. So I just want the youth, and that's why I come out with this positive mindset. No bitterness, no anger. Just coming out giving and forgiving as I have been forgiven. And trust me, once you have them concept in your head, you're going to reach far. Yeah, man, it's a pleasure.
World boss. World boss.
Not being no mind, yeah.
man,
When it's nice, I say him go
yeah,
on.
man, world, no, the man a define world boss.
I know, and look,
Yeah, man.
Vybz Kartel right there, you know, him say a lot of things, and one thing that is consistent, you know, him hear him always talk about forgiveness,
Yeah.
and there him highlight giving. But why do you think, for example, Chris, Jamaica has not tapped into people like a Vybz Kartel, you know, people of influence who actually can talk to and reach the youth?
I think part of it is a self-righteous thing where we have at Jamaica. You understand what I say? And I think, but not only that. In general, Jamaica always kind of drop the ball as it relates to using our biggest superstars and biggest influencers to effect change and to promote talent development. Because if you look at Shelly and Fraser, Bolt, and we don't want to start calling him Asafa. We don't want to start calling him, we're getting a problem. But
yeah.
it's just people like those, if you can use them, if you can partner with them, rather, to really just
bring about change.
Bring about change,
or
you understand?
influence the next generation. And even when you look at Vybz Kartel, for example, like so many Jamaicans would be against Vybz Kartel speaking to the youth to inspire and uplift them.
Yeah.
And because of his past.
Yes,
and
we saw what happened with Spice.
Not only that with Spice, but you also saw when Vybz Kartel went on stage at the PNP conference, and that in itself was an issue. However, I think we as a people, we have to move away from this judgmental mindset and understand that what we are seeing on display, whether you like it or not, he is displaying and showing to us an individual who is rehabilitated. Because the message is consistent.
Exactly, because that's the real reason why you would incarcerate someone with the hope that they're gonna be rehabilitated.
Yeah.
So if it's a case where he's out and that's the case and he's rehabilitated, then why act as if he's an outcast? You understand?
Because what he's doing now in Guyana, when he
it's needed in Jamaica.
It's very much needed in Jamaica, and he also did it in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So here it is, you have these presidents and prime ministers of different countries. They are seeing where a Vybz Kartel, who has so much influence, he can tap into the younger generation in their society to impact them in a meaningful way. So why isn't Jamaica tapping in a similar way?
And part of it is politicking, because at the end of the day, it's a case where maybe even the current government would feel as if, because he was incarcerated and beat the charge under their governance, for them to align themselves with him, or not even align, but even just partner with him as it relates to
bring about change.
To bring about
but
change.
Isn't that
it would be
even,
judged.
Of course, people are going to criticize and judge. Like, you know, we're having a conversation now because they're not doing it.
Yeah.
And if they do it, you're going to have somebody else having a conversation to say why they are doing it.
Right. But if it's convenient for them, they will actually find a way to say, all right,
and
this is to show that the correctional facility actually, it works.
Yes.
You understand? Because he's rehabilitated. So.
And we really have to rise above that kind of mindset, because it's a small thinking mindset to just, it's like you cut off your nose to spite your face.
True.
You know what I mean? Because we see where other Caribbean islands, they are calling upon his expertise, his influence, and you see him speak to the younger generation in their society.
Yeah. So if that's where he's been embraced, if that's where they are embracing him, then that's where them all get the energy.
And when he goes into these other Caribbean islands, he's going at the highest level.
Yeah.
He's talking with the presidents, the prime minister. Like, you know, him talk to the head of the stream, and they're having the conversations with him. He's getting a seat at the table, and them are tapping. But I realize that we, even in Jamaica, like the leaders in our country, their mindset is more of not to be proactive, but more reactive.
True.
You know what I mean? Them not setting a precedence on that type of thing. Look how Barbados make Rihanna national hero. And look how long we've been lobbying for Bob Marley, for example.
Yeah.
And even Usain Bolt.
But that, not even Usain Bolt. Make us stop at Bob Marley because I years we are lobbying for that.
Yeah.
And nothing like that. So even Usain, that is like
Speaking of Bolt though, hands down Bolt is a national treasure.
Absolutely.
Right? But what do you think about the situation with SSL and how Bolt is being treated by the authorities and even the government as it relates to just even him getting any
justice? Yeah, I feel as if it's kind of sad that while I understand that he went ahead and made an investment, but it was an investment with a company that is regulated by whatever financial body that the Jamaica government would actually set up. So at the end of the day, just the fact that certain people of power haven't really
spoken out publicly.
And it's not even publicly because Bolt himself has actually confirmed that he hasn't seen any form of any real assistance from them. You understand? So it's almost like everyone is standing away from it. But at the end of the day, when it was time, when he was giving his all to really put the country on the global stage.
Yeah.
You understand? It was all good.
It's very sad, and I feel like it's borderlining disrespect now, because if this can happen to a Usain Bolt, somebody of his caliber, and also there are other people, imagine the other people who lost their money.
Maybe
if Bolt cannot get justice with his influence and his popularity and fame and as a national treasure. It's crazy.
Look at this. Maybe if Bolt never involved, we wouldn't hear about it.
That's another story.
If Bolt never involved, we wouldn't hear about it.
Have you heard what Mr. Vegas said about the issue?
Yeah, I see you actually covered that the other day. And Bolt, I mean, Vegas, it makes some really valid points. Real valid points. Where he lost me is when it started turning out in one charity thing. Like say, yo, me come do a thing
do a show, do a thing, perform for free.
Yeah, if you get back a thing or come out of retirement.
Yeah.
That.
Check the levels.
And now give back your money. Right now it's easier for you just hold back a training and do one and come out of retirement and eat back a food. Right now if you come out of retirement you make $10 million one run. Even if you pull up. Yeah. Me not say we are losing, is justified, but me I say, yo, let's go back in a training and make a last run. Just say, yo, one more for the road. All me would have pay for come see you. Because me want to give back something. Me would love to know, say, yo, we are do that for you. Right now, if they keep a concert to give back some money, me would go sing free. Even though me know, say, a Gaza your thing there. But me would go sing free, just to know, say, you're a legend and you lose your money. And if you can't even make up even $1 million, because we know we can put one concert together in a Bolt and honor you, over stadium, like a Cartel concert ram. And we know you love music. Yeah? We know you love music, Bolt. Me could put one concert and give back $1 million, brother. Me da come sing free. Me da buy all me one a ticket just to come perform. Come sing 1-2 songs. I Am Blessed and Gully, and everybody just come and just celebrate you. Yeah, man.
The big question is, will Vegas do a concert for everybody who lose their money in a SSL? That's the big question.
No, the bigger question is it a case where is a shade him, a disrespect him, or
maybe he started out in a way where he meant good.
Yeah.
And it just turned out to be condescending with him.
Probably he's just making light of the situation and it come off condescending.
You can't make light of that type of situation when the man lose so much money and you see the injustice that he's being faced with.
Yeah,
you can't make light of that situation. So I felt like, he probably started out with good intent, and the more him keep talking and when him get into the whole concert element of it, and then when he must say, if Bolt want back his money, him to come out of retirement, Bolt should not have to come out of retirement to get his money back.
No. Not at all.
Yeah,
To me,
like-
that's
like,
disrespectful still.
It was. So maybe initially, based on the other things that he said, and if you want to hear what him say, you can check out the review video on the channel and you know, hear the full message from Vegas. But like you pointed out, it wasn't all negative.
No, it wasn't.
He made some good points, and you know, those are just the 2 points as it relates to telling Bolt to come out of retirement, and then the whole concert issue. I feel like that was kind of no. That's on a it, Vegas.
On a it. You have to come down for the one day.
Yeah, that's on a it.
We Shalom there tell him to come down.
Come down, come. When you say no man like couldn't do it, you know, you with me. Hey. Okay, come down now. Some politicians can come down now.
Look here, speaking of Shalom, of course, you know, Shalom, he went to Trinidad.
Oh, right.
With popcorn and, you know, private jet setting.
Yeah.
And all of that.
It's a lifestyle moment.
Right? No, when Shalom was in Trinidad, he tried doubles. And you know, the whole saga with doubles and Beanie Man and all of that. And Trinis come out with Beanie. Beanie ultimately had to apologize because him did say him no eat doubles because him no eat nothing with dog no eat.
Right.
Right? So Shalom got Trinidad and
you know, say everybody know we're either aligned or want to be aligned with Kartel. I go try doubles now. Fi kind of shade Beanie Man. Anyway.
Beanie. Check the levels.
Pepper? Actually, I'm in there to see doubles now. Hey, Beanie Man, you say one lie and tell my people back doubles. What may you one?
No, Chris, what do you make of Shalom pick up this thing now and throw shade at Beanie?
But to me, it that done, you know, that done. But again, it's a case. One thing more most of them artists understand, like the upcoming artists them, especially the one them go around popcorn. It's a moment. You never tell a lie.
Lifestyle moment.
It's a moment, not a lifestyle for a lifetime.
Yeah.
So you see, at the end of the day, when you get around them people, when you get around a person like
or when
popcorn,
you get your moment.
When you get your moment, make use of it. And I think that you might make best use of it by making enemies. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
Because again, I see where when the whole, I think, I just think say, he might use the spotlight for kind of make enemies,
Or is it that he's trying to show his loyalty and in his mind, throwing shade at Beanie Man, for example, is how him know for sure him loyalty to popcorn?
But popcorn and Beanie Man have nothing. So
no, them not have nothing. But
and
then,
Kartel and Beanie Man clearly not nothing. You understand? So him just gone off on one cliff where.
Because if you don't
really
understand, like you will see things that happen, for example, in the music, like you see Beanie, you know, in feelings still to this very moment about the whole King situation.
If him want in feelings, him have all right to be. You understand what I say? Because, and here's the thing, not to say the king partner, but me think say just how people deal with it. You understand? How they are, because right now I can say, like how majority are the loudest. The ones who are loudest on social media, how they are coming at him. Yeah, I'm going in feelings.
Yeah, because them borderline disrespectful.
Yeah, not borderline. Them disrespectful.
Well, true that.
Can put in a lot of work in this. Beanie have years of service.
No, absolutely.
If you think about it, most of the artists them, and you don't know, most artists, you're going to hear say them are the barber, them used to jerk chicken, them used to do this. You can't hear of Beanie Man.
He started at 5.
Yeah, you can't hear of Beanie Man know nothing else but music. So
music is
when him give him life to it the way that, and even with, because in my opinion, Kartel now disrespect him. Fans are disrespect him now. You understand? But you know who would have a beating for Shalom?
For Shalom? Khago.
Check the levels.
No one like us as Jamaican. Me see all the little one who's part name whatsoever go at Trinidad. And the first thing when do, I got turn upside I man them name bubbles or doubles. If say make me bring down Beanie Man. Bro, Uno is a set of disgrace. You feel say me could have par with all a boy like that? You feel say me now could have say me a par with a boy like that which part? I go in a one strange country and I try bring down the doctor. Leave that alone. Hey boy, book back your next flight. Hey boy, you have to go book all your ticket. Them a type of sitting here bigger than you. Them a type of something here before you even dream for coming out business. Leave that alone with the two big man them. Them are two legend. Then say what them a say. Do what them a do. They now fight. The boy named Shalom. Eh? All if you go to Trinidad with popcorn, but you make some bamson and step off from side of popcorn foot and gone to one double stall and talk about Beanie Man. Then dirty boy there with locks for head and talk about them a Rasta in him. No way me could have got Trinidad. And no man at Trinidad come and set me up about doubles. The man you know moving up cloth and go. Me and them doubles need a car Beanie Man no it.
Khago attack.
Look, Khago can trace, you know.
No, Khago attack. Yo, let me tell you this. But when Khago did really active in our music, you never get the personality from him.
No, you never get that
Yeah,
personality.
yeah.
I think social media, you know, like a lot of people know, you know, you commentate on a lot of things, so you get to see a next side of different individuals' personality. So I think that's how we see now. But you know, Khago call him out and rightfully so. Like I've said it before, like even in a previous podcast, we say like Shalom, he's getting the attention and him just need to find a song. Yeah,
the one song that will come down now.
Yeah,
like
you need to find a song and make better use of the opportunities that he's getting.
Facts. Because at the end of the day, him going to Trinidad with popcorn, that don't mean say you must make the next show with him.
No.
You understand? And that's the reason why even before, when I think say him did needed in the conflict between Scatter and popcorn.
No.
Watch this now.
But if you realize Shalom, sorry for cut you.
No, it's good,
if
man.
you realize Shalom's style, like him inject himself in the popcorn scatter war, and here it is now, him get an opportunity to go Trinidad with popcorn, and he might inject himself in the Beanie Man whole double saga.
Yeah.
So again, you know, boy.
No, but he inject himself in the scatter popcorn conflict.
He did.
And then watch this now. But as well, Kartel come out and say, a scatter and road manager. You understand me? I say, but no.
Not only that, but Kartel did come out and say in our next interview or some social media video that, you know, everything resolved with popcorn and scatter.
And trust me, you know who are going to be the casualty in all of this when the legend them resolve them things?
And link up?
Yeah.
Yeah, the frills and the fluffs.
Yeah, calm down. Calm down. Just focus on finding a song because you really have the attention of the people them now, and everywhere you see Kartel go, whether you're there or not, Kartel I make mention of high school or Shalom or whatever it is. Just find a song. Find a song.
And I think Shalom have to also pay attention to Vybz Kartel when he's on some of the biggest platforms. You hear him give Beanie Man his credit.
Yes.
When him there the Grammys, you hear on the red carpet when he was being interviewed, Beanie Man got his credit.
Yeah,
during his Drink Champs interview, Beanie Man got his credit.
Because
at the end of the day, it just goes to show that, like you mentioned earlier, they are not enemies.
No, they're not.
Respect him and respect the work that he has done.
Of course.
And his contribution.
Just like when you see them, you hear them say a doctor now go against an ex-doctor. The only profession when we hear them say them go against each other are lawyers. Think about it. Yeah.
Yes,
but
so Shalom, you have to really check the levels and yeah.
And remember, it's a lifestyle moment.
Yeah, moments don't last forever.
Yes. So you have to figure out how you go, what you go do for yourself.
Make Imaru Tafari, I tell you.
Yeah, because Imaru get him moment too.
He got his moment.
Get him song out of it and all of that, but him still have to go figure out how him going to transcend to the next level there.
Right.
You understand me? I say, and Imaru a talented artist.
Very, very talented.
Real talented artist.
So, you know, when you're getting a moment, when you have the opportunity, you have your spotlight, you have to be strategic.
Yeah,
what do you want out of this?
Don't make enemies.
Like we said before, find a song. Even though somebody, I think, in the comment section did say, Shalom no one do no song.
Some people say some of it are jokes still, but here's the thing, like I said, being a legend and at some point, we have to, first and foremost, at this point, I been man bust doubles. Because me never ever hear about doubles before. Me
No,
never got
true.
Trinidad before still, but,
Yeah,
but
I've been to Trinidad, but
you did hear about it?
no, me never
And
really
all
try
these
or hear
artists,
about doubles.
I always hear the entertainer them talk about Trinidad, and I mean never hear one of them come talk about doubles.
Yeah.
But now, everybody are gonna try doubles. You understand what I say? And especially everybody where feel like say them align as me say, or want to be aligned, them are gonna try it and beat the man. No, but yo, that all of that done now, man. And
Leg on me t-shirt.
yeah, for real. Next
All
thing
right.
line.
Now, since we're talking about like Kartel, you know, Ricky Trooper, I did an interview with him on
Big
Irie.
interview.
And yeah, thanks. If you haven't checked it out yet,
Yeah.
just make sure you check it out. It's on the channel. And Ricky Trooper, during that interview, he said that he was instrumental in the Gully and the Gaza peace,
Yeah.
finding peace.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You didn't know that?
I never know that.
Check the levels.
You said that you bring the peace with Gully and Gaza. How you do that?
One night I go up a big ship. But that's a Freddie McGregor studio. I did them move out of forward and move out of system. Right now, Troop, I need to make some peace with teacher, you know, cause I be advised I can't. Boy, I build my buy in the house and they come like say me not living in it already. See? So I'm saying, Troop, if any man can talk to teacher, you. See? You can listen, you. So now after I talk to you, I'm going to link teacher as a teacher. I know, so move out and say, you want peace. The teacher start laughing and the Troop, I say, if I want peace. So I say, yeah, but you want peace, but you know. So, because so boom now, in another time, you know, them are come, both of them are come and I see the pressure from the security force. See? So, Kartel did some show, but every Kartel go perform, we show them a lock off. So, I'm going to do a show of Ochi. And then lock off, them lock off the show upon when the time comes for work. So, around 5 o'clock in the morning, the car, I said, Chopper, come on, never do the piece, you know, car come like a beer pressure, I can't work, and it's serious now. So I say, link Baba and link me. So I get to the morning now, and I call Mubada now answer. So I say, you're joking this. See, when the piece make in that answer. So the shooter now used to live at Oka with me, and Bama was a police shoot, but he used to protect Mubada. Anyway, Mubada go. See? So I say, but now I try to find Mubada. I link Bama. So I link Bama say, teacher said, they want to do a piece up me, you know. So, I link Mubada say, I come link me at work around 3 o'clock. So when I'm forward now, Mubada forward, I go so boom and call teacher. Say, I call teacher. Teacher talk to him on my phone on 1 hour. And then after that, now them say them I go so boom and them go yard and go DJ.
Whoa, me never know that. Me never know say Trooper, they do all of them something there.
One thing, you know, with Trooper, so you get there, so you deliver it, you know. When the man say Baba, like, if I say Bavado, can you say, yo, a Kartel say it?
Yeah.
And so you might deliver it.
Raw and uncut.
Yeah, man. So,
Yeah.
so I guess Trooper confirms that Movado actually
Initiated
this. Yeah, and you see at the end of the day when people grow and start achieving, man.
And based on what Trooper said too, it would appear like eventually the whole Gully Gaza feud did take a toll upon both Kartel and Mavado in terms of finances. Like you hear Trooper say stage shows were being shut down and all of that. And, but it's interesting to know that it was actually Mavado who reached out. Yeah. Remember, say them did all end up in a king's house, you know?
Yeah, for real. I want to tell you, say, you know, if I'm not wrong, I think Kartel did confirm that Ricky Trooper was probably one of the first selector him actually do or voice him on dub.
Yeah, he said that on Drink Champs.
Drink Champs, he said that, right?
Yeah.
And I think on Wayne Marshall's interview to
he
the
said
cut.
it. Okay.
Yeah, so
I didn't get to finish all of Wayne Marshall's interview.
Yeah, so you know, Trooper thing no normal, you know. Trooper thing no normal, you know. So and you hear even at the interview, I tell you how much war in fight. How him fight it. But you can check it out. Really interesting. But did you know that story? Jump in the comments and share your thoughts and make we know, be a part of the conversation. Big up to Ricky Trooper.
Yeah, big up Trooper. One Trooper, never two.
Who knows, just his intervention or him being the mediator may have saved many lives.
Many lives, true.
Or even the lives of even Bounty, Movado and Cartel, or Cartel. You understand what I say? Because that war that they get intense, really intense.
It wasn't like Beanie and Bounty war, like it was like a notch up in terms of intensity and just
violence and all of that. Yeah. Because, you know, when we get to realize, Jamaicans, we always talk about loyalty. And for the most part, I think a loyal, we just have a tribal approach to things. And I think we kind of maybe the lines blur as it relates to loyal and tribal, but I think that's how it is. Because even just like when I think about what Khago actually as it relates to now the fact say Cartel have a little thing with Beanie. You see how everybody switch from Beanie, or most people switch from Beanie. That's not loyalty. We're not, for the most part, majority of the Jamaicans, we have a tribal approach to politics, we have a tribal approach to sports, and we have a tribal approach to most things.
Yeah.
You understand?
It's a lot of things that we have to relearn and unlearn if we want to be progressive as a people.
I think loyalty, we have to understand the actual definition of loyalty. You see what I say? Yeah, just say, go man.
Yeah, no. You mentioned just now a conversation, right? And I see a conversation. Big up to Ralston, Rallo Barrett. You're going with yourself.
Yeah, big up.
So I see where Rallo was having a conversation, and I think it was with ALKALINE's former manager.
Yeah.
And in that conversation, him reveal some things that
and this
we never
former manager is like the beginning of his career.
Early days, before the tattoo eyeball.
Yeah.
And with the tattoo, the alleged.
The
alleged
probably only him
eyeballs.
can come tell you how it did do or whatever.
I think that did come out.
I know ALKALINE
it was
not talk
never
to nobody.
done. Check the levels.
May I tell you something where a few people know this. Me sit down at that youth with a gun in my lap. Yard, And my son make me no walk in that yard and shit up, bro.
That's how far you...
Me ask me where you there, daddy. At the first me I thought this publicly, Yeah, man. And when my son called me...
ALKALINE yard. Hold on, Rasta. Hold on. Hold on. Sit down. Yeah. Sit down at ALKALINE gate. There are lap.
Yeah.
And there you're going to stop ALKALINE.
Yeah, me I tell her.
And your son called the
Because a bag at a whole heap of things that go on, man. A whole heap of things, man get beat. I want my road manager, them beat him up big wicked.
Oh. Rotted.
Yeah, man. I want to feel you, them whole and teeth get licked out, man.
Yes, so right there we see ALKALINE's former manager, Dwayne Morris. And I think at the time them did have it was Carbon Records. That was the name of the record company where them did have. That's just crazy.
Yo, let me tell you this. Just the fact same did all time in their yard. That's just how serious things can get. And I think when I watch that interview, I think I don't think I watch all of it, but most of it I watch. And him literally he make a statement where he said most of them artists, upcoming artists, them don't want nobody to invest in their career. It's a sugar daddy they want. And me have to agree with him because if it's a case where because an investor I got always have to recoup.
Facts.
And if so
and from big managers, established managers from a Robert Livingston who used to manage Shaggy, because now they're separated. And in his interview, Road to Success interview that I did with him, it's almost like it came down to some money conversation, why that relationship got sour. And so at every level, managers who pick you up and they make an investment, like you mentioned earlier.
So Shaggy and Robert, their business relationship lasted for a while.
A very long time.
And I've heard that there was no actual contract.
Wow.
That was just respect, mutual respect, bring it through to
and
that.
Friendship over the
and
years. You could
so
imagine. And I think sometimes that's where like a lot of relationships with managers and entertainers get sour. And even though a verbal contract is still binding, you find say a lot of them, because we are brethren, we just know say, okay, you know what me I do, you understand and know my cut. And then when the artist sometimes gets bigger and things start move different, then that's when them feel like, okay, what's going on here? And then because there wasn't any contractual agreement, sometimes relationships get sour.
And to me, I feel like that's one of the main reasons why we can't have, like, our artists, they don't go but that far. Because by the time them, as soon as them get 1 or 2 songs, a different people answer them phone and all of that. So there's no structure. So instead of like, as you grow, you try to build like a more, a solid structure. It's like because you just feel like...
And you have a lot of them too, like there is just this selfish mentality, and I'm going to just call it that, because if you are rising higher, like you said, and in the initial stages when you're starting out, you have a management team, you have certain structure, the minute you start attain success, so you get a taste of stardom, then you start change the conversation to say that, okay, you got here on your own. You did this without a management, and not realizing that to attain real and true success, you can't do it alone.
Can't do it alone. But here's the thing now, and we are going to think about it the way or reason it the way, you know, but the fans is a whole different thing, you know, because them are going to say we're bad mind, them are going to tell you if you come down, all type of thing, because at the end of the day, most fans, them only see the front-facing individual, which is the artist. You understand?
And not realizing that there is a whole unit behind the scenes, like pulling strings and making things happen.
And really and truly, if you really check it out, if a hit song, the artist probably spend the least amount of time on the hit song than anybody else were involved in it. I'm not going to say it always happening, you know, but most times, because the engineer probably going to spend more time on it than the artist, the producer going to spend way more time, kind of get it promoted and all of that. So really and truly, when you see a hit song come out and you just know, say, oh, Ray sing the song here.
The credit does not belong to
just him.
Just
you understand?
or
But
her.
you can't tell the fans that, because them have
a different ideology of how it works.
And if you kind of mash up for them illusion, then you're bad mind. No, that's the reality.
No, but here is something that you also have to understand. You see, a lot of entertainers, they are preventing themselves from reaching ultimate success because they're of the mindset that them can do it alone.
Yeah.
And because them think them can do it alone, it is like slowed progress. You understand? Even
or them just get up there and then them just start.
Even when you look at it like wholeheartedly, you look at a lot of entertainers, them touring and them doing shows, and how many dancehall entertainers actually have their own band. And I'm mentioning a band because when you have a band now, you have a sound engineer, you have people that you're going on the road with, crucial people, you know.
And we are talking about dancehall.
Dancehall. We're not talking about reggae.
Dancehall.
Crucial people to go on the road. They're looking at it that this is too many payouts.
Yeah.
And so they compromise quality.
Yeah.
Because them don't want to pay the people them.
Right. So
a sound engineer is important. You need somebody to make you know, say like, okay, them are going to deal with that element, because you alone cannot deal with that.
And suppose me tell you, say, I think over time they would probably make way more money. They would probably be more relevant because again.
And more impactful.
More impactful because I think one of the things we realize with a lot of dancehall artists, because of that, just is almost like said, them have a hit or them have a few hits, but them present it, there's no pride in how they present them hit live. You understand?
And when you think about even other genres, like for example, you have Afrobeats, right? And when you think about a Davido and you look at his band, when
David
he's
and Burna Boy, them
performing.
a 300-piece band them have.
Yeah, because
Like you say, where them a go with so much people?
right, them understand the importance
Yeah.
of production, and this is a presentation. You are as
Yeah.
good as your last performance.
Yeah, man.
Them now go in there, go do a little slapdash thing. So you know they have to take more pride. And even when you look at dancehall, like think about it. Maybe outside of Shaggy and Sean Paul, can you really think of any other dancehall artists who have a solid band where they move with? And we're not talking about Rough Cut, because nobody no own Rough Cut like
Rough Cut
that.
are everybody band.
You understand? Yeah.
Yeah, and not in a bad way.
Not in a bad way.
Because
I mean,
Rough Cut them a legend.
they're legendary.
But
they're
me mean,
legendary.
yeah.
They're great.
Right,
you
of
know,
course.
they are the go-to. So
Sometimes I think them overwork Rough Cut too.
No, absolutely.
Them overwork Rough Cut too,
Absolutely.
because at the end of the day, you can really give your best performance, but for so long. And sometimes we see Rough Cut that they feel like hours. You understand what I say? And I think say now is that now at the time, if you really grow a genre, you want to hire drummers. Musicians, most
players.
artists. Yeah, most artists, them barely know a selector. Yeah, them barely know a good selector. Because it's just, I understand, so like you roll with people, you come up with and all of that. But some of them only use that as a little facade to say, don't really.
You know what, to KRIS, when you really look at it too, it's almost like, do entertainers understand that when you book for a show, it's not just you getting booked for an event and you're going to be paid for an event, but you have to use that event as a marketing opportunity to say, you don't know who is in the audience, and with social media, you don't know where it is going to go or what that performance is going to make another promoter say, yo, I want this entertainer. I like what I see.
Yeah.
So I don't know if a lot of them look at it as a marketing tool or a marketing opportunity, so them can put them best foot forward and then just do a proper presentation.
But you have to remember, say, them no market. Them no really market, And that's the reason why.
Oh, no.
No. As the DJ Mac did say.
Yeah, like you see them,
that's all them do.
Yeah, them dropping on new music or whatever, and it's just no.
Right.
Saying no, that is not promotion or proper marketing.
Yeah, for real. And it's like I say, the genre have so much potential, but it's just really how them actually, the people them where them keep close to them. 450 on the other hand, you see where him have him producer, like him would have been the closest person to him at this point, based on a professional level. What would I say? So at the end of the day, you're gonna know, say he's going to. That's why it's not surprising why him career kind of consistent and it a go on. So you understand, because them have a team.
Yeah, you need people, you need a team. And on the note of shows and concerts and stuff, we see where ALKALINE, his concert is coming to Jamaica summer.
That's the show.
New Rules.
New Rules.
Yeah, New Rules. We see where that going come back in the summer. And when you really look at it, and then Kartel is going to be at the Barclays Center in New York. In New York in April,
right.
And we see where Busy Signal just mad up
the halftime
show. Was it an NBA halftime show?
Yeah.
So that's a good look. So do you feel though, KRIS, that since Buju Banton been selling out arenas in the US, that we will now see more entertainers try out for that? Like that is now like the new bar, for example.
At the new bar, but more entertainers who are willing to invest in that, because again, you've been to Buju's show, arena shows, and you realize it's like him having band, because the sound have to be full.
Yeah.
You understand? It can't be a case where say
not only
the artist
sound.
cost the drummer, or cost the engineer, and so
Johnny.
And I say go upon them level.
Yeah,
so at the end of the day, you want your band.
Not only that, performance.
Yes.
Performance. People are paying whatever it is you're charging for your concert. They're paying that amount and they're going in to be entertained.
Yeah. I don't
You
want
have
to
to
see
can perform.
They don't want to see on your banner war.
No.
And a cuss or whatever it is. You know, I think it has become a little staple in our thing where if a DJ now cuss the drummer or a cuss the engineer,
level.
a killer start that, you know. A killer start that, you know. Killer never ever can hear himself good enough. But me think a killer is just a part-time thing.
Yeah.
But them take it to the next level now.
Level, little devil.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
No, but it's some real big league business, and I think it's exciting, you know, like more entertainers will want to tap into that. Ultimately, it going to benefit them, it going to benefit the genre, it going to look good for the culture.
The entertainer, them have to start par with people and musical.
Yeah.
You understand? We have an ear for music.
The entourage, them the musical.
The entourage, them are just pure badness.
We say cadence to them say who that?
Yeah, all right. You see, them don't know what tempo is. Them don't know where downbeat is. Right now, if you check most of them entourage, the closest person to an artist, to some of them artists, and you said the downbeat, them don't know where you're at.
No, in the first place.
You said
why?
snare drum.
Why?
Why? Because from you go say down. them are why.
Why?
Yeah, so at the end of the day, really and truly, it's like say, it's a, and nothing wrong if they are par with people where, like you interested to learn.
True.
You understand what I'm saying? But them are going to have to shadow somebody where know it to learn. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just say it goes. So if not, the music are going to always compromise, and we are going to always complain, say, would music now get to which parties to get to, but it can't get to which parties to get to because
too many shortcuts.
Yes, the expertise now
is lacking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, for real.
Yeah.
Now, who you feel like Kartel are gonna bring out when him touch the Barclays Center? Who him more call out? You feel like him gonna call out a Movado? I mean, we know the usual suspects, like you can already foresee a Busta Rhymes, a Spice.
So you jump over, so I'm the Shanstorm, you can't call out Shanstorm. You can't call out Shanstorm.
No, yes, me not say no. No, Chris. Chris not do me that.
No, me just say, me don't know, me I ask.
No, I'm saying we already know the...
Yeah, what a joke about my...
No, but let me say it again, because I have somebody in the comments, you know, but let me say it again. So I'm saying, you know, who you think him gonna call out? We already know the usual suspects, like we know, say, you him and Busta have a new collaboration, so that's not nothing, Spice or nothing.
No, if I'm in the US, Vybz would want to see him call
yeah,
out.
that would be epic.
Yeah, that would be a different thing. You understand what I say? Because remember, you know, for the most part, we see all of like for Freedom Street, we see it all already. If he call out Vado, yeah. But
do you think Sean, I don't know if Sean has his US visa or work permit, because he would need a work permit to be able to get that call out.
You know, work on it, man. Work on it, man. I want the loyal boss, you know, man. The new name for loyalty.
Sean, I go work on him performance to get call out at the Barclays Center too.
Yeah, it's a thing where...
a big league, you know, big league.
Yeah, listen, again, as I said, me personally, I just feel like Sean just need to find that producer where they make magic. And him gone. Trust me.
But ultimately though, you know, do you think, because even with Alkaline's show coming in the summer, do you foresee like also more entertainers will want to put on their own concerts? I mean, yeah, we kind of have entertainers already we are doing, because we see like last year, you see Sasko put on him Grateful concert, you see Killer did put on a concert, you see Buju and Berry's team up and do them intimate, you see Kartel, Freedom Street, and those are events where get the support.
Yeah, but really
and Alkaline has done it before.
But really and truly, most of them artists, promoter can't pay them to make no money.
No.
So might as well them put on their own show.
We see Protege do it as well, you know.
You
like
understand? So at the end of the day, like all a Popcorn now.
And Popcorn do it already too.
How much promoter Jamaica can pay Popcorn when you want to do a show in Jamaica. You understand me?
And ultimately, if more entertainers do that, it is still fans getting more entertainment, but then also you made a crucial point in terms of how many promoters can do it.
All of those entertainers that you call, them actually put in work, them have them catalog, and them know quality. So even them show, the production, them top
It's on
tier.
a level.
Yeah. So me not really. There's still some of the other artists. Them me not really feel like them reach the level that they put on them one show and even understand just the production quality and all of that. To me,
but not even understanding the production quality, but it's somewhat of a big league because it is.
Oh, 450 they put on film show too.
450 put on a show as well, but it is really going to put into context if your fan base are bots are real people.
Yeah.
Romain Virgo did have a show too. So it's very interesting because not everybody can do it.
Don't put it so nice. I could see if you buy views or not. That you say.
If your followers them real
if they're
or
real,
them are just bots.
Or you buy them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so interesting.
No, for real. Interesting days ahead.
But what do you think? Jump in the comments and share your thoughts. Do you think it's actually good that more entertainers are putting on them shows? And we know every entertainer now going to be able to do it, but ultimately it's going to be a true test in terms of separating the real entertainers with influence from those who fake it.
Yeah. Cause fan base are the key now. And at the end of the day, how most of the entertainers they move now, you can't really build no fan base from that. Yeah,
because like some of them don't have like personality, and you really have to have personality. You have to be sociable, like communicate with your fans, and not and even through the social media. Like enough entertainers never even go live yet.
For real, the only person it seems like say a straight darkness in deal with, a film fan base seems to be good.
They used to it.
One law.
Father dog.
Yeah, la boss, yeah. Yeah, man, that's straight. That's him are the only artist when I see. It seems like say him just that are just film thing.
Yeah.
And you all because even him streaming numbers based on how.
Yeah, like he's number one trending and stuff. So people want what they want, and people are into what they're into. And I think even more than ever, like people have that opportunity to choose and even hit dislike on what they're not into.
And that's the reason why I've said this before, say, Kartel now have the time for run dancehall. You understand what I say? You see, if you realize him gone all of these places, I'm not sure him gone do, a business him gone do. So really and truly, again, I feel like say, our artists, the other artists need to step up. Because when him do business also it leave a void. You understand what I do with? So whether it's a case, I don't think a content a real them problem. There's some whether how them actually get the awareness or whether them do the marketing or.
But do you also feel like fans in general are kind of spoiled in terms of how entertainers release music? Because here it is, you have fans, they're the same ones. So we say like, yo, the artist now put out nothing. But in truth, when you look, the artist probably just put out a song 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But then for them, it's like, okay, a long time that we need something new. And then now, them same one, the fans same one, I will come back and say like, yo, man, I put out too much music. You have to make them soak. So entertainers also have to be strategic with how you put out music, what you're promoting, and what your plan is.
Even though a long time in a year like the energy that come from fans, for say,
no man, put out too much music. Christian look. Say them put out
too much music a long time in a year. Fans nowadays.
We think you say.
Yeah, no man, I mean say as it relates to too much music. I hear no fans that talk about that like. Them wouldn't mind to see that song every day.
Yeah, no, them want that. And in truth, if an artist is doing that, not only is it not sustainable, but it is going to be difficult. Say, for example, the same artist find a hit. You're going to just kill your hit with the next song. So you really need to give your songs an opportunity to breathe. Because
the only artist that, because as we know, Kartel start that. Kartel now put out so much music now.
No.
You understand what I say? And him have so much music, him can continue, him can re-release. You understand what I say? The only person where it seems to constantly put out music the way there are Labas, and Israel, a lot of them are features. like him have like some bad verse on a song and all of that.
But yeah, them have to be strategic, because a strategy win war and not physical war or whatever, but you still have to strategize and have a sensible plan, know where you want to reach. We're in March, new month.
Yeah, soon summer, you know. Soon summer.
Man.
I will run the summer. Jano.
Well,
Because what we realize now, we in this music business, but we not get no music.
And isn't that an unfair statement though, Chris? Like, entertainers are releasing music. Where are you getting your music? Which part you look?
But from my timeline. Say if me not... No, they say I knew... Listen, upon my timeline, if you don't reach from my timeline, then another... You know, not the sound I get to the music from, or whatever I go on.
YouTube.
Upon your timeline. It don't have to be... Upon your timeline. Everything it have to reach upon somebody's timeline.
Yeah.
So whatever it take to reach there, it have to get there. Yeah.
All right, I hear you. So what else is on your timeline for we talk about?
Last thing I say, the thing I say is a whole thing, Angel and Aishana clash.
Oh, it's a
that's
long time.
That's a long time thing, yes. So I guess my timeline outdated.
Yeah.
What if, all right, timeline talk.
You need to refresh your timeline.
All right, timeline talk. What up on your timeline? What jump up on your timeline this week or last week where you say, oh yeah?
I think everything will jump up on my timeline. We actually talk about it.
Okay, your timeline
I
current.
see where Nicki Minaj, like, you know, now she listens to some ALKALINE.
Okay.
You know, so yeah, let's see how that
Well, you say your timeline current.
Very current.
Timeline talk. Never get mine updated because the whole thing
what upon your timeline?
Yeah, timeline
Jump
talk.
in the comments and make know.
I could know what upon your timeline.
Yeah, you need to refresh your feed.
Yeah. Because can't be like me where I get some outdated thing. Timeline talk. I could know how I go on.
No, first of all, thank you so much for checking in. Thank you for being a part of the LEVELZ conversation and the LEVELZ community. To our new subscribers, big up yourself. And if it's your first time checking in, just make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. You know, we want to big up a sub though. Leroy Samuels. Leroy Samuels, no, big up yourself, man. Like,
watch you and Leroy. Yo, you and Leroy have it out, you know. But,
no, Leroy is a day one.
A general one.
Look, that's just what the LEVELZ community is about. Like, I read the comments. I go through all the comments. I read them. And I also take your suggestions. I take your tips. I take your ideas and everything. Because, you know, radio is very different from YouTube. And I like the YouTube space. I like it. Like a lot of things that I say and can do on YouTube, like on the radio comes a whole heap of censorship and all of that. So YouTube, even though there are still guidelines, it's a little more relaxed and free. I like that.
Mad.
Yeah.
Good.
No, but big up to the subscribers, and especially those of you who share your comments and your suggestions. We appreciate it.
Okay, I'll preach before you leave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you don't want to say nothing to the people, them, Chris?
Yo, big up to everybody, each and every one. You see me, I say, really appreciate just the interaction and everything and the growth. Yeah, you don't know.
Yes. And leaving you with a positive thought, as usual.
Preach.
Now, ambition without action becomes anxiety. So do the right thing.
Jaja, you're talking, you know?
Yeah.
She'll talk,
We
she'll
out.
talk.
Next week, you know, episode 10 next week. So make sure you check in.
Up and out.
We out.